Forecast, we have blue skies right now, but that's expected to change over the next 24 hours. We're tracking some strong to possibly even severe storms in our area tomorrow. Brad, what can you tell us about this threat tomorrow?
Yeah, we're going to see those strong to severe storms arriving in the middle of the afternoon. Beautiful conditions out there right now with wall-to-wall sunshine, just some fair weather clouds moving across the sky. This is kind of the beginning of what is going to be a pretty stormy afternoon by this time tomorrow. We started cool this morning with temperatures in the 30s and 40s, but a quick jump into the 70s. We will not be cooling down much tonight as southerly winds have already started to develop. Some of those clouds sneaking in, a sign of that moisture increasing as well ahead of our storm system, which is now moving into the middle of the country. You can see the moisture heading all the way up to St. Louis. That cold front will be pushing east and it will be tapping into that warm, humid air, producing a line of showers and thunderstorms. And right around this time tomorrow, pretty much right during rush hour, we should see a pretty good batch of storms move through. But then even on the backside of the cold front, some rain and yes, snow in the North Carolina mountains moves in as much colder air moves in. And this is going to be a shock to the system because temperatures are going to drop maybe 20 degrees below average for Thursday and Friday with a good hard freeze possible 2 nights in a row. Our risk tomorrow, primarily damaging straight line winds, but also the risk for some flash flooding in the mountains and foothills where we see those storms set up. Here's a look at it. It's not going to rain the whole day, but in the middle of the afternoon, we expect that line of storms to be moving down into the Piedmont. And right there's 4 o'clock, and you kind of see the bow echo to it. That's basically a sign of straight line winds. Now, the timing could be plus or minus an hour or two, but that general time frame in the middle of the afternoon is going to give us the max heating of the day for those storms to feed off of. But even behind the front, we're going to have rain lingering into Thursday morning, but this will be a cold rain with temperatures in the 40s. That is mountain snow, which could continue on and off with flurries through Friday morning as that cold air filters into the region from the north and west. And just to show you, yeah, we are going to see some accumulating snows, mainly above about 3,500 feet near the Tennessee line. You can see those areas, the Smokies up towards Beach and Sugar, the areas I'll be watching in particular. There's that quick shot of cold air diving right into the Carolinas. You see how quickly that moves in. But then look at the warm up taking place back to the west. That warm air will start to move in. So this cold snap doesn't last that long, just a couple of days. Quick turnaround this weekend, and by next week, temperatures should be way above average. In fact, most of the eastern half of the country should see the beginning of April starting off with some pretty warm temperatures that first week. And again, April is our driest month of the year here in the Carolinas. We'll see if that holds true this year, but typically we see pretty nice conditions in the month of April. Southerly winds overnight. Look at the lows in the 60s. Watch this cold front approaching from the north and west. Comes blasting through here, and look at some of these temperatures by Thursday morning, 20s, 30s, and 40s, but that's not even the coldest of the air. Thursday, we struggled to even get into the 50s, and then Friday morning, a good hard freeze in many locations, upper 20s to low 30s, and yes, teens in the North Carolina mountains. That is going to be a shock to the system. Gardeners, I hope you have protection for those plants, or you didn't put them in yet, because both Friday and Saturday morning, a hard freeze is likely, but a nice warm up with sunshine by Easter Sunday.